Good morning, everyone. I just finished packing up. It's time to head out. I'm heading to Irwin today. It's only 4.5 miles, I think. There is a bridge out in Irwin from the hurricane. So they made a reroute through town. I can't remember how long, maybe 4 miles. But I've been hearing rumors that the ATC hired a rafting company, and they will raft you across the river between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. So, hey, beats an extra road walk. Lots of bridges and downhill on this trek into Irwin, Tennessee. Hey, I just saw a bear. I thought it was a dog right at first, but it was nice and black, and as soon as it turned and saw me, it ran straight up there. But it looked pretty small. It was not a very big bear. Train tracks. I've got videos of all these tracks that I've crossed. One day, maybe when I'm old and I rewatch the videos, I'll try to get an accurate count. This is the Nolichucky River and the bridge that is gone. That might be it over there. Looks like there's a raft guy over there. Maybe he'll take me across. Let's go find out. Well, here I am. I finally made it into town to Irwin. It's quite an adventure. I'll have to tell you about it. But I'm eating at Powell's. They don't have a place to sit indoors, so I'm on a bicycle. So I had to go in the drive-thru with my bicycle. There's a food city here. Get some resupply, and I'll tell you all the crazy adventures I had getting here in a bit. It was a little tricky for me to catch the ferry this morning, the raft. From a NOBO standpoint, they got this nice big sign right in front of the Uncle Johnny's hostel. The raft guy waits there, has his raft right here. But from the SOBO side, there's nothing like that. So I went over and I stood on this broken bridge for a while, waving my arms. Finally I got smart and I walked down somewhere over here, got on the shore, was waving my arms. The raft guy actually went across with the NOBO, dropped the NOBO off at this pile of rocks right there, and the NOBO then had to hike across the water. And then he went back, even though I was standing on the shore waving at him. So finally I went over on those piles of rocks, got his attention, and he finally came back and he was like, "Oh, whoa, sorry man, sorry about that." And but it worked out in the end. I don't think he was intentionally trying to avoid me. He's just so used to the NOBOs going this way, he had no expectation that a SOBO might come the other way. My next funny adventure was getting to town. Uncle Johnny's hostel is about 4.5 miles from downtown Irwin. They do shuttles at 4 p.m. I didn't want to wait that long. They have bikes that they'll loan out to you. So okay, I wanted to ride a bike. It's fun to ride a bike again. All the bikes they had left when I was there had flat tires except for one, which had no brakes. So I'm riding this bike to town without any brakes. And then I don't know how to get to town. So I'm looking at Google Maps and I find a nice bike path. Okay, I go on the bike path. Turns out the bike path was destroyed, washed away by the storm. So I'm in the middle of somewhere on the wrong side of the railroad tracks, and finally I have to carry my bike through this big mud bog to make it to a road to get into town. Needless to say, I did not go home that same way. But anyways, even a little bit of an adventure getting to town here in beautiful Erwin, Tennessee. Here's a quick look at Uncle Johnny's hostel. Well guys, this is me. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.